And now maybe we shift our focus to the oneness chakra, which is still really, really tight and heavy feeling, and kind of locked down feeling. Drawing the focus to the back of the oneness chakra, starting to work the back of the oneness chakra just with our hands, pulling it open, starting to feel what's going on.
Stuff is falling out of it.
Lots of stuff is falling out of the oneness chakra. It looks like suitcases.
Yes.
Bags packed. Lots of suitcases. It could be karmic dumping.
People's baggage.
People's baggage. And lots of different kinds of baggage.
Looks like Tampa Airport's baggage claim.
Yes, that's true. And coming out.
Well, what does Tampa Airport represent? I think it's a good airport. I think it's well designed, well run.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's our kind of like hometown airport. It's the one we use the most.
Yeah, that's true.
Not the closest one, but the one we use the most.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's not just getting the baggage off the carousel. Now you're just putting it there. Now, still people have not come to get it. Nobody's getting it. This isn't helping.
That's true. What now? And given the reality of these limited resources, in order to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do, since that's what our soul contracts commit us to doing. What now? No one is coming to get this baggage. They're not showing up for it.
Ask up, do they want it?
Do you want it? Would you like this baggage?
Let's start to send it to them, deliver it to them.
Sending it up to that highest room.
Here's a sampling, would you like it?
They're not responding, they're ignoring the message, so we're just sending up these bags, sending them straight up to that room.
Make a big pile on the table, and it looks like little toy suitcases, tiny little toy suitcases.
That's true.
For Polly Pockets.
Yes. Like the size of a fingernail.
Yes.
Sending
oh, good. Pile them up. Here you go.
Sending them up. Straight up.
They're showing that Latin American baggage claim where our Ra found deliveries of things for him.
That's true.
Okay, so are any of these bags for... I don't think there are any of them for the project.
No,
They're
that's true.
For souls, various and sundry souls.
Yes.
But not for the project.
No, that's true. And you can see the faces of the souls on the luggage tag.
Yes. Oh, I see them on the side of the luggage.
Oh, I can see that too. Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sending it straight up. Now there's a good flow of luggage coming up, and it feels like luggage is coming from other spaces in the pillar too, not just the oneness chakra.
I feel that.
It feels like the bottom has dropped out of that baggage claim, and now there's an enormous baggage claim spitting suitcases up.
I feel that.
Pulsing up all the baggage of all the souls who have been involved in the Search for Truth community, who are not actively working on the assignments of the Search for Truth community. There's a lot of them. Now it feels like bags sucking out of the walls.
Yes.
And falling out of lockers.
Almost as if the walls themselves are made of the baggage.
That's true.
Walls of baggage, mountains of baggage.
There's the feeling of many false floors blowing out and baggage coming from underneath the false floors.
Yes. And the floors themselves being made of baggage.
Yes, that's true. And the staircases being made of baggage.
Everything made of baggage.
Yes.
The whole interior structure seems to be crumbling. It was all made of baggage.
Yes. Pulsing it up. And there are souls inside the pillar that are grabbing onto their baggage, and that's fine. You can go up with your baggage.
Yes.
Just go on up. Hang on to your bag. And go on up.
We can screen them up.
That's really good. Enriching it. And screening way down, from way down. And now I see even what look like dead child souls holding onto their little bags.
Yes.
Moving up through the pillar, straightening up. And now let's see if we can deposit even higher. Someone is saying in a very thoughtful tone from up much higher that what this looks like is when I watched the water come through the Titanic and the water knocked things over and yanked the walls out. And he's leaning back in his chair and saying, this looks kind of like that. Now as some of the baggage is starting to clear, I can see what looks like the mast of the soul plan at the back of the pillar. And there are dings in it, scuffs and dings, tuning to the pitch of the soul plan, and asking up, given the reality of these limited resources, what now in order to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do, since that's what our soul contracts commit us to doing. What now?
What now?
And stretching up higher, stretching up higher.
I also have a symptom down the right side of the neck that also often means a soul being pushed down, what we call pushy down with a stick. Somebody is being pushed down into the project against their will, a soul being pushed down against his or her will.
That's true.
Or many souls.
Yes, I feel that feeling coming down and hitting the right shoulder.
Me too. We don't want you here, friend.
No, we don't want you here. This isn't actually helpful.
This never works.
This never works.
Never. It's a 100% failure rate.
That's true.
It never works. Presences have to really want to do the work, or they don't do it, and they waste resources. They use the resources personally. It never works.
And this presence is saying, I don't want to be here either. Like, my boss told me I had to come or I'd be fired, and I don't want to be fired. I've got a lot of money fears.
That's not a good job.
No, this isn't a good job. This isn't actually a good job at all. This presence really doesn't want to leave. He says, it's really hard to come by jobs. You don't understand how hard it is to get a job where I come from.
That is what he's saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is the work. Are you willing to do it?
Oh. Well, no, I came here to, like, loosen these metal panels over here with my screwdriver.
No, that's not what's needed.
That's not what's needed. That's not what's needed at all. And now this guy feels really confused.
Can you turn off that blaring cat sound? There's cats squalling in the background.
That's true, like screaming cats.
Screaming cats. Will your screwdriver work to turn off the screaming cats?
Yeah, this guy feels willing to do that.
Thank you. He wants to use a screwdriver. See if there's any work that could use a screwdriver.
A screwdriver.
Feel for it. Pull up all the work.
Pulling up.
Look for the intersection of interests, in other words.
Yeah.
What he's willing to do and the needs of the situation.
Yes. Here's some things that could use a screwdriver. This guy is saying, you don't understand. If I go back up there and I haven't done what my boss sent me to do, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me and my kids and my wife. You just don't understand.
All right. Sounds like soul transmutation
That's
protocols.
What this sounds
There's
like.
No intersection of interest.
Yeah,
what you are
true.
is an invading soul.
Yes.
You're breaking divine law by being here.
Yes.
And this is a project of spirit to manifest the divine plan for all dimensions, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. And we've been given assignments that we are held accountable for.
That's true.
If you don't want to work on any of the assignments, then this is not an intersection of interests, and you can leave voluntarily or involuntarily. But if you don't leave, we're crunching you into bits and burning you.
It doesn't feel like this guy is willing to leave.
Okay.
Okay. Merging in, doing this for all of us. Self-care protocol. Ooh.
For all aspects of
For
self.
all aspects of self. For all aspects of self who refuse to do the assignments.
Right, who refuse to accept responsibility for the priorities that have been given to us by Spirit.
That's true.
And instead are doing other things.
And instead are doing other things.
Any of the billions and billions of other things we could be doing.
That's true.
With our time, energy, focus, etc.
That's true. Merging
in other words, personal use of Search for Truth facilities.
That's true. I have that feeling of lots of dimensions crashing down.
Yes.
Melting and crashing and falling down.
Yes, the people who were watching that guy's boss seem to have pressed the takedown buttons.
That's true.
And that guy's whole dimension is going, not because of him, but because of his boss.
That's true.
What he was saying was true.
Yeah.
That is what would have happened.
Yeah.
So the boss was the problem. Rotten from the top down.
That's true.
Submit higher.
First sighting up to the highest helpful hand we can see now. There. And now sighting through them, straight up the Search for Truth central axis. Straight up the Search for Truth central axis to the highest helpful hand that they can see. Really wrapping